In other news, we head to Ogden, where an old arson investigation has turned into a homicide case. ABC4's Rick Aaron tells us tonight prosecutors and neighbors say the fire was murder.
According to these charging documents, it was a perfect storm of methamphetamine use and mental illness that led to murder. Residents here are still talking about what happened that day inside Unit 41.
All of a sudden, just bam. I run to my window, looked out, and fire was jumping out of this thing, out of her apartment and stuff, and it was crazy, downright crazy.
Prosecutors say that this fire was no accident. They claim that 57-year-old Crystalyn Thompson admitted to starting it by kicking out a front window, then reaching in and igniting a blanket after her boyfriend locked her out.
Someone said, her boyfriend's in there. I was like, what? So that's when we just start breaking stuff out, trying to get in, and the fume was and the fire was so bad, you couldn't even, you had to stand way back away from the door because that was blazing out so hard.
Witnesses reported that as firefighters attempted to put out the blaze, Thompson said, "There's a pedophile in there," and "let him burn." 66-year-old Dennis Singleton suffered smoke inhalation and was taken to the hospital, where he died 4 days later. Thompson was admitted to the Utah State Hospital in Provo for treatment of mental health issues. Randolph Gardner calls it a tragedy.
She was a nice lady, but we already knew she had mentally ill kind of problems,
Ms. Thompson remains in the state hospital. Her next court date is scheduled for June 6th. Reporting in Ogden, Rick Aaron, ABC4 News.
Thompson is also charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. In the past 7 years, she has pleaded guilty to assault, drug, and DUI charges.